We've seen it at the field days, and yeah, it looked very good, and the salespeople were very good. They weren't pushy on selling their product, just more what suited us and what we needed for our benefit. We've just got CellSense at this stage, but we look to going further into the milk meters and yeah, innovating a bit more. And the CellSenses, anyone can use them, and it's just so basic. Anyone can use it. Relief milkers, it's simple and easy. It's the way of the future. It's an effective time to do it, and the way to push cow production and to eliminate problem cows through that system works very well for us. Our somatics were sitting around the 200,000. We get a incentive to be under 150 through Open Country Cheese, which we have achieved that now, which is an extra 4 cents, so it's about $4,000 a year to us, extra in our pocket. We used to monitor it a bit with herd testing, but that being only every 2 months made it a bit hard because cows would be up and down. Now that we've got it in, yeah, it's sitting around that 100. We could do more on that, but we know who the problem cows are, and as we have more numbers, those cows will go out of the herd. We don't have to strip cows or anything, which takes time, can add an extra half hour to milking, because 70% of the time it's one person in the shed and a 24 aside. So it makes it so easy, we don't have to worry about looking for cows, we just look at the meter and that tells us what we need to do. We do 5 a year, just because we're pushing per cow production. We want to know exactly what cows are doing to chuck out that bottom line, and yeah, we will look to later on innovate the shed a bit more to putting in milk meters along those sort of lines to watch it a bit more careful and watch it on a daily basis. They're sitting at about 100 at the moment, and we've got the CellSense on every second bale, so it's pretty much every 3 days a cow has been over the CellSense. So versus herd testing where it's every 2 months, we're getting it every 3 days, so we can monitor it a lot easier. Just the flexibility. At calving time, we're not paddling, using a paddle to test the cows. Like, that can be a pain and time wasting. It's just so easy. The cows are getting tested just while we milk and do our normal everyday thing. Anyone can do it. You don't have to be a genius to work in. Even our kids can pick up the lights, whether it's green, orange or red. It's so easy, anyone can do it. We're making $4,000 a year just on our incentives, and your milking time. We're not having to strip cows, which can take an extra half hour milking, and on that count, are you over milking and making more of an issue while you're checking those other cows? You can go on holiday, or workers, the relief that the somatics ain't going to be an issue when you come back. So yeah, it's a lot of things to put into that cost. So probably 2 years and it's paid itself back, piece of cake. When we built the shed, when we first converted 5 years ago, our biggest goal was it had to be easy and simple, that anyone can walk in our shed and milk. I don't want to have to be tied to this shed every day for milking, so it has to be simple and easy. Been very good. We haven't had any issues with them to date, and at the end of the day the service team's only a call away and very efficient with their backup service. Very easy in what we've used, that's why we'd look at going further into the DAL system and the milk meters and stuff. It's easy, basic. Very good, they're only a call away and more than happy to get there as soon as possible. For me, peace of mind with somatics, like you look at your herd test docket from your factory and you see your somatics climbing, and it's always been a rush to try find that cow and thinking who it could be. With the CellSense, you don't need to worry, it never seems to climb because you'll find that cow before it's an issue. So it's just the peace of mind is no waiting and stripping cows or thinking, man, I've got to strip the herd tonight, I want to go out or something. I've never had to do it since we've had them in, so it's good. For sure, I think it's got a good place in the dairy business. I've had a few people look at it now and think it's very good, and I'd fully recommend it, very good. For anyone looking at it, I'd fully recommend it. For labour and stuff, if we put a manager on or anything like that, it's peace of mind. It's hard to teach someone to pick up mastitis and something like that, where the CellSense finds it pretty much for them and they've just got to eliminate it after that. So it makes it so easy. And the way things are going with factories wanting to drop the threshold on somatics, CellSense is the way to go.